I'm Jack Carney. I'm the managing director of Dumont Capital Partners. We are a boutique corporate finance firm. And so we do capital formation, which is why I'm licensed by FINRA in the United States. We do buy-side mergers and acquisitions, meaning we represent the buyer in transactions. We also do sell-side M&A, representing sellers in the sale of all or a portion of their business. We do debt restructuring when companies get in trouble with their senior secured lender. And now we do business process improvement using the Value Builder system. If you look at our corporate finance services in particular, we're focused on companies that have really about 2.5 million of EBITDA up to 10 million of EBITDA. And that would typically put them in at least the $5 million revenue range up to about $150 million. What Value Builder system has really enabled us to do is work meaningfully with smaller companies. Many of the companies that we run into are smaller than 5 million or 2.5 million of EBITDA. And many of the companies in our vernacular, we call them not quite ready for prime time. And they really need some meaningful improvements in some of the things that are going on at the company before they would be a good corporate finance candidate. And so Value Builder system has allowed us to work again with smaller companies led by aggressive and growth-oriented entrepreneurs. Whereas in the past, we wouldn't really have worked with them at all. And so in terms of the numbers of clients we are cultivating, not necessarily clients, but clients that, or prospects, a significant majority of them are business process improvement prospects or business process improvement clients. And again, we hope that some of them graduate to be ready for prime time and also have the need or the desire to enter into a corporate finance transaction. So, whereas, probably 50% of our revenue used to be direct solicitation of corporate finance clients and the other 50% from referrals, I think we're now up to maybe 20, 25% of our corporate finance transactions have in some way or another come through our association with the Value Builder system and the business process improvement activities. So it's a significant difference, for our business in terms of revenue mix. Sure. Most of our business process improvement marketing is centered around a call to action to complete the score. But what we have found is that it helps us, some of the tools you have given us, like the pre-score as an example, helps us identify prospective clients who would be good clients. And that's really, really very good. A lot of the questions we try to ask aren't just questions to help us sell. They're help us to identify smaller businesses that really have an owner where he or she really wants to grow their business. He or she was willing to suffer the pain of growing the business. So we are working with companies as low as $1 million in revenue, with owners who are anxious and willing to make changes in their business to grow their company to the point at which they would have a good exit if they chose to, or they would be a good candidate to acquire other companies. So while we contemplate a 1-year engagement, or at least a 1-year engagement, our contracts are actually month to month. And we always tell our clients, if you don't think we're earning our money, fire us. Because if you aren't improving as a company, we are going to fire you as a client. When we look at the drivers, we are not experts in every one of those fields. Great example would be growth potential. In many cases, the deficit that a company is having in their growth potential is a sales and marketing challenge. Well, we are corporate finance guys. We're not sales and marketing specialists. So it allows us to refer the client to a member of our trusted advisor group who can come in and where they are, in fact, sales and or marketing specialty firms. So it's great to have those referrals opportunities. The net of it is that once we start making referrals to clients, we get referrals in exchange. So it really does build up the reason to network with trusted advisors. And the last thing, it's become an incubator. We've had 2 or 3 clients in the last year to 18 months who have been working with us in the Value Builder system and for whom we have done corporate finance transactions, raising capital, leverage recapitalizations, even small acquisition. So it's really been a good funnel for business into the corporate finance, but we're actually earning money by doing the business process improvement consulting through Value Builder system. We started to get more active and trying to offer these services to smaller clients we would have not done anything for in the past. And it's now probably 15% of our revenue. over 3 years. And of course, it will remain a minority part of our revenue because, if we charge $3,000 or $5,000 a month for a business process improvement client, even at the end of a year, that's a $60,000 client, which is a good client. Our typical target in corporate finance is a minimum fee of $150,000 to $200,000. So that still kind of, weighs the percentages, but the fact that we're up to, maybe 15% of revenue is pretty significant. 10 to 15% of them have gotten to the point where they would be good corporate finance candidates. And of course, if you